As I count my ends in the back of the Jeep, my young niggas, they say they wanna be like me. They say they wanna ball like me. I'm pulling up 4-4-15s and they beating down the block and the police on my ass. I bit the corner and smashed.
Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you'll probably see, I'm wearing a different t-shirt today, and that's simply because I've been sent 2 products for review, but we're only going to be able to fit one. I was going to fit them to the M52. These do work on the M52 as well as the E46, but as you guys know, I've already got the XLR race chip on my car, so I don't really want to have to take that off to fit this one. A company sent me 2 basically like sprint boosters. It's a new device they've just come out with. I don't know where they are. I'm going to be linking them in the bottom of the screen, their website where you can go and purchase it. They sent me 2 devices. One is for your mobile, one is for infrared, which you can use with your hand. We're going to be connecting up the mobile one. There's 2 different kinds. They sent me both kinds. I don't know, we'll probably do a review of both of them, but today we're just going to be doing the one on the Bluetooth device with the phone, as that's the one that most people are going to want if they were to purchase this. Now, it's meant to be better than the XLR race chip and better than the sprint booster, so we're just going to be doing the wind booster review today on the E46. Now this does apply for the M52 as well. As I said, the only reason I'm not fitting it to my car is simply because I've already got the XLR race chip, and to remove that to then wire another one, it's just going to cause a massive headache. So let's go ahead and fit this to the E46, and I'm going to show you how to install it, and then we're going to go and take it out for a test drive and see the changes of the gears and see how much more power it develops compared to other sprint boosters. Now, as you guys know, I've got the XLR on my 530i, so we're just going to see how much power this actually delivers on the 330i compared to that, and see if this wind boost actually makes a lot of difference. If it does, I will be installing this to my M52 and getting rid of the XLR, but we'll find out soon enough. So as you guys will probably see here, this is the 2 wind boosters I've been sent. One is for mobile, as you'll see there, the barcodes, and it's Bluetooth. This is the one that's infrared. Let me just open it up. So as you see here, this is the infrared one. This is what it comes with. It will come in the box like that, and if we can get it out, you'll see there, it just connects in though like an iPhone charger in the end to power it up. And then you've got the connector under there that goes to the throttle pedal, of course. Now, it is quite an easy install. Like I said, you've seen me do it on my M52, but I've never used this one. We're going to go ahead and use them and see what they're like. So that will be the infrared one. This is the mobile one, as you'll see here, which is Bluetooth, which is the GT one. I don't know if they want me to do both reviews, but I'm going to anyway. As I said, we'll see how this one works out on E46, and then after that we'll then probably put the other one on the M52 and do another video with the infrared one on the M52. But let's see how different this is compared to the XLR. You know, China, they like to make their stuff go faster than everybody and probably destroy the car in the end, but let's see how it works out anyway. I mean, it's only to do a review. It was sent to me for free, so we're just going to go ahead and fit it anyway. So let's go out to the E46 and start fitting this. Okay guys, so we're just going to go ahead and remove the accelerator pedal, which is right here on this one. We just need to find the spot to release it, to push it in, and then to, you'll see right there, it will come straight out. So now we've got that out, we just need to be careful of the locking clips. We just need to disconnect the accelerator pedal, the connector, and be careful not to break this as you remove it. Which you'll see right there, we've just removed it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the wind booster out, which you'll see we don't need the device yet, that's last. Got the throttle connector. I'm just going to unravel all the cable ties, which are right here. And we're going to start wiring it up all around the dash once we're ready. So as you'll see here, this is the throttle connector. So the first bit will go inside there, and the next following bit, which is right here, will go there. Then what you're going to want to do is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the way they want you to lay this out is like that. So it comes round the pedal. But what we're going to do is put this back in, as you just see. Like that. Then this wire we're going to trace up and through in the steering column, which we're going to drop the panel right here. We're going to take out these Phillips screws, drop all the panel out, so we can get access to run the wires up and tuck away this little booster cable, which you'll see on the pedal right there, which is all hanging. So you need to adjust that properly to get that hidden, which we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get this panel off. So guys, as you'll see right here, I'm just going to release all this panel because I need to tuck all the wiring behind it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Just remove all the Phillips screws that drop this whole panel down. Be careful not to lose the screws, or you won't be able to put the panel back in. And as I said guys, this is just a Bluetooth one, this is not the infrared one, because you know the infrared one we'll use after. If this one goes a treat, you can just plug it in. That's the difference. You don't need to worry about reconnecting a different throttle pedal sensor. You just plug in the device itself and they all use the same connector, which is a good thing. So we're just going to drop the panel down completely. Let's go and remove this one. Okay guys, so I've got it all installed now finally. And to be fair with you, if you want my honest opinion of this straight away, if I'm really honest, it looks really messy. That's my first impressions of this device already. It's not as tidy as the XLR and the throttle pedal, and the wiring is all over the place. I believe they could have done better. That's just my opinion straight away as soon as I see it. It's quite untidy. I know the accelerator pedal is not in the way, you'll see it in a second when I show you, but if you look down here, it's still all behind here and tucked out, you know, all here. But it is quite untidy, and to be fair with you, I mean, you would have thought they would have designed this a bit better. I mean, fair enough, the accelerator pedal doesn't move, it's not going to be in the way when you accelerate. Okay guys, so we're in the E46, and as you'll see there, this is the wind booster product that they sent me, and as you'll see there, there's all the modes. So we've got normal, we've got sport, sport plus, race, drag, and I-auto, valet mode, anti-slip, economy, and then back to normal. Now, as you'll see there's a lot more modes than what the XLR RACECHIP has, because this one has drag. Now I dread to think what that's going to feel like when we press on it, especially in this car. But let's press the S button and see what that does, which doesn't do nothing. Let's go through the modes. I don't see it doing anything, but if we pull it in any of these modes, I'll take it drag's going to feel really quick. Race plus, anti-slip, you got economy, you got quite a lot of modes on here compared to the XLR. It does come with a sticky pad on the pack, which we're going to select to the screen. You'll probably see here as well, I've also got the infrared one that they're on about, so we're going to plug that one up now and just see if that one works. We're going to show you how that one connects to the phone. I just want to see how this one works as well, so let's see the difference on them. This one's meant to use infrared where you can swipe it, so let's go along like this. This one's showing for the arrows. I don't know what they expect you to do, how they expect you to move that, but you know, we'll just go along and see how it works. Okay guys, so on first glance I can see this one works, and as you'll probably see here, if I can hold it and show you, you'll see here as I'm wiping my finger, it usually works. Now it was just working, now I can't hold the camera and show you at the same time. This is not very easy review to do, but let me just show you. As you see here, it changes the modes as I swipe my finger along it. You'll see him right there, it was on normal, then we swipe to sport, then we swipe to race, I-auto, economy, normal. So this one doesn't have the drag mode, which is a bit of a shame. You can also select with the buttons, as you'll see in there. You can select with the buttons, race 20%, and it tells you 90% economy, how much it unlocks the throttle. Now you can adjust it as well, as you'll see there, sport 80%, 70%, 50%, 40%, and you can adjust it back up to the throttle, how you want the throttle. So you can adapt it to your liking. You're seeing right there, you can adapt it. So for instance, when race, so we can just adapt the settings to what we want it. Sorry about the flickering guys, this is not me, it's the camera. But you're seeing right there, you can adjust it to where you want the throttle to be, how much percentage you want it open, how really much power you want. So it is quite good that you can adapt it to your own settings and not have to worry about it having its own settings. So I think this is a really good device already, just being able to do that. Something the XLR doesn't give you. This device does give you that, which is a bonus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the Bluetooth one on and I'm going to try and control it with my phone. So as you'll see right there, guys, it's now fitted. I'm trying to get the camera in so you can actually see. It's fitted and I've got it all wired round the steering wheel. It looks really nice. I'm going to try and drop the steering wheel down a minute so you guys can have a proper look. So as you'll see, it's a lot better now. You can see a lot better. That's the device right there. Now we're going to go around and play the settings. We're going to take it on a test drive and see how it performs. So let's go and take this on a test drive and see how this one performs compared to the XLR. Now remember, guys, used both, so I know the difference. We're just going to go through all the modes. I'm just going to show you quickly on the phone how it works with the Bluetooth. So guys, as you would have seen, I've just connected this now to Bluetooth. All you do is just hold these two buttons when you first power it up and it gives you the ID number. And then what you want to do is, once it's connected, you want to go into the app, which you scan the barcode on top of the box to get, and you'll see here I've got full control now over the app. So what I can do is I can select, for instance, the drag mode. So as you see, it's now gone on there as well, drag mode. Now with that in mind, you can now adjust, should be able to adjust the speed somehow. I'm just trying to see, which you can. They said you can, or is it not that one? Let's see, in race. Okay, in race you can. So as you see there, you can adjust it to where you want it to be, which 9 is complete aggressive, which you wouldn't want to do. 5 is normal. Now obviously as well, you can just use drag, and we're going to put it on drag and we're going to see how it performs. So let's go out in a test drive of it. Okay guys, so as you'll see there, I'm now driving and I've got this in normal mode. I haven't put this in any other mode at the moment. Now there is quite a few, obviously you can adjust it to your liking, so we ain't gonna be able to adjust every single one because there's a bit much to do, but we'll do a 0 to 60 in this car straight away and then see how it comes up in the drag mode. So let's go ahead and get sorted and start doing that. Okay guys, so as you see here, we're driving not in the normal mode at the moment, and the car always feels responsive anyway for these kind of engines on this car. But what we're going to do is we're going to override it to drag in a second, and we're going to see how all the modes are. So I'm just going to now pull it into another mode, which I don't know what one that's gone into, which is sport now, and already I can feel the throttle pedal's got a lot lighter than what it was before. We're now going to override it into sport plus, and that feels a lot lighter. And that feels a lot quicker already. And that is race mode. You've got drag, which now that feels like it's kind of pull, like an absolute animal. Wow, you can really feel the power in the rear wheels on that mode. And this is on drag mode, guys. You can really feel it. The power, the way it's trying to pull. I don't know what they've done to this chip, but Jesus Christ, the drag mode on this is really, really incredible. Like, I pull it on the drag mode and it's just like literally trying to pull like an absolute beast. We're going to be testing it anyway. I can feel it already trying to take off completely. But we are going to be testing it properly in a 0 to 60. But I'm just showing you all our functions. It really does feel a lot more responsive with this drag function, I must say. Okay guys, so we put it in drag mode and now we're gonna go for a 0 to 60 in the drag mode. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna prepare the car, and now we're just gonna kick down. And as you see there, the way the speed comes in drag mode. Jesus Christ, that comes in quick. Wow. Jesus, this is proper drag mode, alright? This feels really, really quick, and really adjust the throttle to really make it responsive. Way more responsive than I ever thought. But this is literally insane, the way it just kicks down and the way it just shifts. you're seeing the speeds we're doing, guys, it is just literally incredible in drag mode. Now I'm going to slow down, and I think we're going to put that back into normal mode because we can't be using this mode throughout the whole street. Now guys, I've got it now in Sport Plus mode, which you'll probably see. I thought I'll just put it in Sport Plus mode, let's see. And it feels exactly like the XLR does in Sport Plus. No different. The speed comes up quick, it adapts to your liking, and it's really, really fun. It comes up quick still. So Sport Plus is exactly the same on the XLR. The one thing completely different to this device is the drag mode. That is like literally insane. It's really, really good. I've got to admit, I've really enjoyed that mode a lot. Now the one thing I have noticed is they need to make this screen bigger, because I will say now, guys, it's quite a distraction when you're looking down at it. It's not easy to place this thing either, so I will say that as well. It's not easy to place this device where you can see it yourself, because it's right in the middle of the center console, and this on the E46s, everything's everywhere. It's not as laid out as the E60 where you can pull it and you can see it and everything's big and bulky. On this, there's very limited space of where you can put it, and it's literally right out the way. You know, I think, to be honest, they could have done better and made it a lot bigger screen, to be honest, but they haven't. The screen obviously isn't that great. Maybe at night it'll be a lot brighter, but it's a device I would highly recommend. To be fair, it doesn't, obviously it's a Chinese made device, but in all aspect I would recommend it as a wind booster. And they sent it to me for review. As you guys seen, I've got the two of them. The infrared one doesn't have the drag mode, but you can adjust the settings to whatever you like on that one compared to what you can on the Bluetooth one. I would highly recommend this device, guys, and it's something I'm going to put the link in the description for where you can purchase it. The drag mode is literally insane. It actually feels like it's pulling you from the rear. It pulls you really, really hard. It gives a lot more power, and I wish I had put this on my M52. I'm probably going to ask them to send me one now for the M52 as well, so we can try it on that and take off the XLR and have this one on, because this one really, really feels a lot better than the previous one. Okay guys, so we're now back from the test drive, and as you'll probably see, the wind booster is a really, really good product. It's something I highly recommend. Like I said, the XLR and this wind booster have their differences, but that drag mode makes this wind booster the more ultimate device than the XLR RACECHIP. I now think I'm going to fit this to my E60 and get rid of the XLR RACECHIP. As I said, they were sent to me and I keep getting them sent to me, but I still believe this RACECHIP is a better one overall than the XLR. The website is going to be in the description below, as I've been asked to do that for the company. They're not an expensive device. Like I said, I'm the first person to review it, I think, on BMW itself. Well, I definitely will be on this car, at least, to say. But I must say, like I said, the wind booster is a must-have device, especially them functions. If you're going to go for it, make sure you go for the Bluetooth one, because the infrared one does not have these functions, especially the drag mode and anti-slip. That drag mode is literally incredible. It sends so much power to the rear wheels. I don't know, it's just unbelievable. It's hard, words can't really explain it. But overall, guys, it's a device of mine I really, really enjoy. I am going to be fitting one to my E60 as well and getting rid of the XLR RACECHIP. What I do like about these interfaces, you can just switch them over with one cable. You don't have to buy another RACECHIP. That's really, really good. So for instance, if you don't want the Bluetooth one anymore, you can buy the infrared one, just a controller, and change it over. It's a really, really good device for that you can just switch them over with, like, basically like an iPhone lead. That is a must for anybody, and it's such a simple device to install, and you don't have to worry about uninstalling it to reinstall it. But as I said, guys, the device performs well. Like I say, we will be going over another review on this when I get it fitted on my M52, and we will be doing a 0 to 60 on it. This was just a review because they asked me to do it. We will do a 0 to 60 definitely on my E60. That's a definite. I need to get a camera set up for that, or I need to get someone to help me record it, but we will be doing that on my one, and we will be losing off the XLR. This is a device I highly recommend, and it's something you guys should go and buy. The description, as I said, will be in the description below. Go and check it out. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. It's BMW Dr. Dean here. CAMMUS sent me this device for review. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe. As I said, I've showed you just a few functions. We will be going over more on my M52 on the 530i. Thank you very much, guys, and goodbye.